lunch break, we've got a pulled pork sandwich with some sweet coleslaw. Sam Jones is the operator of the award-winning barbecue restaurant Skylight Inn in North Carolina, and he's here taking part in this weekend's Windy City Smokeout. So this is your first time taking part in the Windy City Smokeout, but certainly not your first year doing barbecue.
Correct. No, it is our first year here at Windy City. We have been in business since '47, so we've been around a while.
It's almost your 70th anniversary. Wow, congratulations.
I look good for that age, don't I?
Yeah, you look really good. All right, so I know we want to try yours at the event, but if we're going to try this at home, tell us a little bit how to begin the prep.
Well, we typically do whole hog, so we couldn't bring that in your studio. So for people doing barbecue at home, this is a whole pork shoulder. You'd basically, the way we would prep it is you would put a little water on that skin just for the purposes of salting it. And what that's going to do is aid in blistering it. It'll parch up and be, it's like almost a natural chip. And you'll just salt it moderately, place it in a smoker or grill, whatever you're cooking on, 8 to 10 hours, which is a little bit of a commitment. But cook it to maybe 180, 185 internal temp. And at that point in time, the way we're going to be doing it this weekend is the way we do it at home is when it's done.
Oh, look at this. Where do you see?
You will be in this neighborhood here.
That looks delicious.
And it'll just simply pull right apart.
Wow, that moist, right?
Correct.
That's amazing. And then, you know, earlier you were cutting it all up, and you've got all the meat here that we can make our sandwich out of.
That is the finished product, and you can't have a pork sandwich without coleslaw.
Absolutely not. So you brought your secret recipe for us.
Correct.
You're going to share today.
And it's going to be also available online, but this is just minced cabbage, yellow mustard.
Just regular yellow mustard, okay.
Yellow mustard. And great food doesn't have to be overthought. It can be simple. And so just a small amount of salad dressing. And in Eastern North Carolina, we're all about a sweet coleslaw. So this is regular old mayonnaise. I'm not going to endorse anybody particularly.
Right.
Your choice. And then some sugar.
Ooh, lots of sugar.
I said it had to be sweet. Yeah,
sweet.
exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it'll be mixed around until it gets nice and juicy.
How long do you like to do it in advance so all the flavors come together and so it really tastes best?
On coleslaw? We make everything in both of our stores very fresh.
Okay.
And so we prep things. Our slaw, I do like it to set up a little bit. So we will prep it sometimes the night before for service.
But if we're going to make it at home, you think the night before is probably a better idea so it all comes together nicely?
You can. You'll still need to stir it up a little bit once you're ready to serve it. Get it to that right consistency here.
Yeah. It's got a brighter flavor with that mustard,
That's
certainly.
Right. Well, the mustard basically gives it a little color. It doesn't give it that tang that you're thinking about.
Right.
So we slide over here, grab our pork and a bun.
Pork over there for you.
And it wouldn't hurt if you want to butter and toast it.
Oh, make it even more decadent.
That's right. That's right.
Is that what you'll be doing at the Windy City?
Unfortunately not, because you got to make some concessions when you're out in the field.
True,
So we're not going to be buttering them.
Okay.
But we will be using these buns right here, which are phenomenal.
They're nice and fresh. So.
That's right. And so you put your good old helping.
And then you add the coleslaw right on there,
That's right.
of course, to moisten that.
And what I'm going to do a little different here, since we've already mixed this is a Eastern North Carolina sauce that we use on all our stuff, and I'm going to just apply it right on here. The recipe online will give you instructions to mix this.
I was going to ask about that.
That's right. And so you can do it one or two ways. You can simply pour it on the pork lightly, and then you would toss it around. Our style of pork
But you don't have to reheat it or anything with the barbecue sauce once you put it on? Just
No, ma'am.
Okay.
And our style really doesn't mask the taste of the pork. You spend 8 or 10 hours cooking it, you don't want to taste the sauce. And so it enhances the natural flavor of the pork.
Oh, that pork smells so good even before you open the barbecue sauce.
Right.
Seriously.
And so the way we did this sandwich was prior to that. You can just simply top it off here. And
you'll need a napkin and maybe a bib, but that's okay.
Right. But
the best food you do, right?
But it'll be worth it. And there she is.
All right, wonderful. And you've got some of your own barbecue sauces that you're using as well.
Correct.
We've got this baby here. Let's see if which direction I turn it to make it There we go. That's the sweet.
That's a little more of the thicker sweet sauce. We use that on ribs and chicken. And this is the classic Eastern North Carolina. It's thin, vinegar-based, red peppers, black pepper, some crushed pepper. Not hot. When you hear all that pepper, you think, man, it's going to burn me up.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, whew.
But it's very thin. And it's got a little sweet element to it.
It's not too thick, yeah.
And so you can toss it up. We'll just pull it right out here on this board, but we'll toss it up.
See how moist it gets.
That's right.
Well, we are so glad you're here this year.
It is our pleasure. We're excited about it.
And happy anniversary to you. The 4th annual Windy City Smokeout. There are places from all over the country, including some of Chicago's finest as well, is this weekend on Grand Avenue near the Chicago River. If you want to find out more about the full lineup, go to windycitysmokeout.com. And if you're visiting North Carolina, of course, you can learn more about Skylight Inn and Sam Jones Barbecue at skylightinnbbq.com. We're going to have a link to Skylight. We're going to have all of the information about the smokeout, and we're going to have the recipe we made today all on our website at wgntv.com/midday. Now it's time for the tasting.
Is it that time?
That's my favorite time.